here, investor protections, but there's a lot out there beyond Bitcoin and Ether. And you think about the exchanges being impacted here, or maybe what you guys could offer being impacted. I mean, talk to me about how big that is and how hard it is for people to agree on what is security and what's not.
Well, it's so interesting because the SEC almost 2 years ago put out guidance that was supposed to clarify this, and it's clear as mud. And the industry has been saying, we really would like to have clarity because we want to know where the guardrails are so we can stay within them. In most cases, the compliant actors are interested in staying within those guardrails. And that was one thing I disagreed with Gensler's speech yesterday when he said this is clear. It is not. It is clear as mud, and it does need to be further clarified. And what's happened is the SEC has taken the stick approach as opposed to the carrot approach, which is to use enforcement actions and sue the issuers of these tokens that may not have clarity. And instead, what the SEC should be doing is enabling the innovators who are trying to protect consumers and are not trying to defraud anyone by providing enabling guidance. And that is not what the SEC has done.
You know the vibe, plus we shredded than a motherfucker. Crash monkeys. Crash monkeys. Go Planet of the Apes, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit. It go.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. And first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there's one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we are going to go around the jungle because we have so much news coming on. It's just ridiculous. It's just flying from everywhere. Okay, so we're going to get into it. We got a little bit of Voyager news. We got a little bit of ETF news, and it's amazing the integrations that are happening with crypto. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have coming from Cointelegraph, French fund manager Capital Melanin launches an EU-regulated ETF that tracks Bitcoin, pitching it to an opportunity for investors to gain exposures to BTC while eliminating risk as if this space is going anywhere. I do not care about the daily fluctuations. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, coming on here, we have Clayton Long. That's the person who I introduced to you in the beginning of this video. She is a pioneer in this game. She started Avanti, I believe, out in Wyoming, and she's responsible for a lot of different laws that are getting changed. So you're going to want to take a look at her, subscribe to her channel because she's always updating you on what's happening in this space. And coming in hot from Convincing Crypto, Voyager Digital has acquired Coinify, a leading cryptocurrency payment platform with a global user base of over 150 countries. Let's get to it. Let's dig in here because Voyager quietly keeps doing things behind the scene, okay? The upgrades in their app keep coming, and the integration in the background keep coming. These are the things you need to be paying attention to when you're in this space. Voyager Digital acquires leading global cryptocurrency company, processing company, Coinify. Now, come on down here. I want you to see this because this is where it gets beautiful. The Coinify acquisition provides Voyager with an established, effective gateway to the crypto payment industry through its virtual currency payment platform available in Europe, Asia, North America, and South America. Coinify's global enterprise services include individual payment processing in 15 major cryptocurrencies and transaction settlement in 20 fiat currencies via their easy-to-integrate Coinify API, adding more liquidity. What does that do to the possible future price of VGX? You got Fidelity here, okay? We're in 2021, in August. Fidelity has bought 7.4% of Marathon Digital Holdings, one of the largest Bitcoin mining companies in North America. MARA is now part of 4 funds offered by Fidelity, including several index funds popular in retirement accounts. So again, what are they doing and what are they portraying? Now let's take it over to the block. You have Coinbase Ventures Gemini joined 6 million seed round for crypto platform OnRamp Invest. As we march, the weather information, yes, you read that right. Provider AccuWeather announced Wednesday that it is launching a Chainlink node. AccuWeather's API include weather information such as temperature, precipitation, wind speed, and natural disaster classifications. A few possible uses for AccuWeather powered smart contracts include non-fungible tokens that can change Depending on weather forecasts, weather prediction markets against natural disasters and automatic supply chain shifts, correlated with weather according to the weather firm. You can't see where this space is going. Like you can't see. Okay, so here we go. We have Uruguayan Senator Juan Satori has introduced a bill to make Bitcoin and crypto legal tender. Well, of course you would. The dominoes have already fallen. Of course you're going to get in line. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit. We have coming in from DJ Peter Voss, let the party begin. Binance XRP docs have been given to Ripple CEO. Let's take it. Binance has allowed Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse permission to request data on XRP transaction. Access to Binance papers of XRP transactions has been granted to Ripple CEO. Brad Garlinghouse's application to collect records from Binance was approved by Sarah Netburn, the judge presiding in Ripple's case for the SEC Commission. The SEC Commission has filed a complaint against Garlinghouse for allegedly violating the Securities Acts of 1933. Last Monday, Garlinghouse's legal team filed a motion with Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, asking for details on XRP sales. Ripple filed a move as a part of an international discovery procedure, which collects data on every XRP sale conducted on the exchange. The motion was approved, which comes at no surprise to SEC's lack of objections. The permission is seen as a minor victory for Ripple in the court fight. You already know what's going down. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. And just like XRP Chin says, don't wait till it happens. In this case, we gotta wait. So I thought this was a pretty cool tweet from your spiritual locksmith. Check this out here. It says, how's life? Me, everything's on track. The track. Ladies and gentlemen, the track may be crazy, right? It may be going like out of this world, but we're still on it. We're still on it. Shout out to you blockchain monkeys. You know what? Let me take this time to thank each and every one of you. I greatly appreciate y'all. You guys and ladies are what keep me going. And you know what else? When we moon like we're finally going to moon, bananas on me. Let's go. Okay, now coming in from Jeff, ISO XRP. Come on, SEC Gov. This is beyond professional. It seems like the SEC has completely lost control. It's animal farm over there. Okay, let's take a look.
I think it's very clear that China has been extremely strategic on this point. As Sigal already pointed out, they started years and years ago. The U.S. is very late to this party, and the U.S.'s engagement, as we've heard, is not so far in supporting the United States. The Internet of Information, as we know it today, in part thrived because there was that regulatory clarity in the late 90s. And we're doing the opposite here. Here's a massive new industry that I believe without question will underpin the future of our financial systems, not just around payments where Ripple primarily works today, but more broadly than that. And if the US doesn't get ahead of this, if we don't have that clarity and that certainty, and again, I thought what, in my judgment, when you're dealing with an alcoholic who doesn't want to admit they have an alcohol problem, to say that we have certainty, we have clarity is like the alcoholic saying, I don't have a problem. Like, this is the elephant in the room. And I think, what you've heard from Sigal, I think very eloquently, if we don't address this, we're going to fall further behind.
Boom. And coming in high from crypto area, there is nothing like a Jay Clayton tweet to tell you his truth.
The long-term interest of Main Street investors is the SEC's touchstone. That's what drives all of us here. We pursue our mission vigorously, fairly, and collaboratively. This shared commitment to a goal that matters and makes a difference in people's lives makes the SEC one of the best places in government to
Look
work.
at this dude. And we have here good old Jay Clayton, One River Asset Management. Mr. Clayton joins One River's newly formed advisory council following his service as chair of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. From May 2017 through December 2020, during his tenure at the SEC, Mr. Clayton focused on initiatives that promoted economic growth, investment opportunity, market integrity, I don't know, and investor protection. Mr. Clayton recently joined Apollo Global Management Incorporation, NYSE. Do you, ladies and gentlemen, know that Mr. Jay Clayton is enforcing the ETF or doing his best to get it approved after he denied each and every single one that came through? Yes, indeed. This is your beautiful, you're lovely, you're outstanding, Jay Clayton. So we have a tweet here from @MotoJoe. Great article, Forbes innovators innovating, and always nice to see Algorand mentioned among green projects. Now, before I let you go, I wanted to show you this real quick. If you hadn't had a chance to check this out, this is a article from Arrowton Capital. PDF from Arrowton Capital, illuminated the dark age of blockchain Algorand. Now, this is such a beautifully written piece because it allows you to look at blockchain from a whole new perspective. It allows you to research on a deeper level. I'm going to show you a little piece here that I was reading. Okay, so here we go. This is coming in from the executive summary. Just wanted to read a little piece here. I haven't gotten a chance to read the whole thing yet, but I'm about 25% through. I'm just loving it, and I can't wait to dig back in. Solving the blockchain trilemma, compromising other networks. Algorand has been live for 2 years with no downtime. A series of novel cryptographic and political breakthroughs create a new system of self-government and evolvability unlike any other layer 1 blockchain. The end result, a way forward, DeFi without forsaking decentralization and a ground-up network for risk-averse TradeFi applications like central bank digital currencies and asset securitization. If the Enlightenment, now this is the part here, if the Enlightenment, an 18th century intellectual movement focused on the ideals of reason, liberty, and constitutional government, was humanity's new base layer protocol, then the scientific method, and industrial revolution were simply the apps that followed. Like, you understand where this space is going. This is inevitably where we're heading, and they are on it, okay? What apps could emerge in an Algorand age of reason? One simple application is fast DeFi without centralization and inefficiencies like minor extractable value, MEV. Another application, arguably the ultimate goal, is the eventual merger of DeFi and TradeFi. It's already happening, ladies and gentlemen. We could see a wave of hybrid experiments where DeFi plugs into TradeFi, bridging old and new capital pools. This perhaps is crypto's new industrial revolution coming in hot from Arrowton Capital on Algorand. I'm not here just to take a bite. I want the whole buffet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.